middle of the day. It's lunch for me, and we have to talk about Todd. Not a thing I want to do. But let's say hi to the chat first and foremost. We have Aaron from Payne's Toy Samples. Yes, the middle of the day. We also have the one, the only Lucha Johnny from Geek the F Out. Do it. Geek F the Out. I don't know. I went dyslexic. Oh, guys, the internet is so mad today. Well, yesterday. Still mad today. We do these things. It's how it works. McFarlane Toys surprise dropped a gold label wave exclusive to the McFarlane Toy Store. And the internet's planning a revolt. So let's first talk about what this wave is. To the website. I went to the wrong page. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, here we are. Website. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Brick Something's also here. Howdy dowdy there, Brick. Unfortunately, my comments aren't showing because, of course, they're not. Why would they? Why would they? Yes, show. Ba-da-da-da. Fixing the website in an awkward moment. Brick is here. Morning. It is morning out there on the West Coast. But yes, McFarlane Toys and their Build a Figure wave with the monitor from Crisis on Infinite Earths. And it's a nice looking wave, I think, personally. You get Earth 2 Superman, you get an excellent looking Spectre, you get Psycho Pirate and Kid Flash, all important characters to that story. But here's the problem. $40 a figure. Ouch. 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 And Payne wants to know, of course, I need to change this. I think I was trying to do before. Later. Wants to know what makes this wave worth $15 per figure more. Now, Aaron thinks it's all about testing a new price point, just like the collector edition has been doing for a little bit. I don't think he's wrong. I do have an official statement, well, not an official statement, but a statement from a McFarlane employee on this very topic. Let me go and look it up because I want to quote it right. I want to get the exact quote. So it's over in their Discord. It's on their Discord. So this is, as far as I wear, fair game. Anybody can share this information. But the response was, so, ... ellipses, ellipses, ellipses. The Crisis on Infinite Earth wave is exclusive to McFarlane Toy Store and is produced in a much lower quantity than their standard mass build-a-figure wave. There was also a very sarcastic emoji on the end of that. So I'm not entirely sure if there are folks inside McFarlane who are even happy with this whatsoever. Wow, the broadcast looks bad. My apologies if this looks awful on your screen. Yeah. But yeah, so this price is high. It's very, very stupid high. Now, I've seen collectors calling Todd McFarlane a dictator, like actual dictator over this thing, which is an overreaction. I think Aaron hit it on the head. They're testing a price point, seeing what the market will bear. I'm not sure that this is going to be the new price for McFarlane Toys. The thing to watch, I think, if you bear with me, is next week. I think it is. I need to double check. They are launching the Batman v Superman Batman. Um, right, and Lucha's right. If you do the math, it still sucks. But it's better, especially with the wave pack. And if you add codes like MTS10, Punch 15, if you haven't used that yet, that will get you an extra 15% off. MTS10 works. There's no limit to that coupon. You can use it over and over and over again. Get you 10% off. Shipping sucks from the McFarlane Toys store. I know I bought the wave pack because I'm the idiot. I'm the clown who was still in on this wave because I think it's kind of a neat wave. But yeah, they are getting ready to launch that Batman, and I'm trying to find the announcement on to get the exact date. January 19th. But historically, build a figure waves have always been buy a 4/5 one get free kind of a deal. Yeah. Except I will say McFarlane has historically priced the build a figure waves more. The standard figures have been $20, where the build a figure waves have been 25. So they're treating it like you buy 4, you get that 5th figure as if it was retail, the whole line. 5 figures, $100. Just like if you were to buy non-build a figure waves, 5 of them would be $100. Except, of course, that has gone up as well. But yeah, they are launching this figure January 19th. This is the one to watch. If they get out of their way and if the price goes way up on this, then I think we have a problem. I think legitimately then there's an issue. But we won't know until January 19th. I don't know this is a permanent new price point. I sure hope it's not. Aaron saying it's a bad look, especially given inflation and a privately held corporation. Yeah, 100%. Excuse me, I'm drinking a soda. Makes me burpy. But we don't know those numbers. Likely to be a collector's edition at 30. And if it is, sure. And I don't know what makes collector editions special. I got a few of them, and originally they kind of hinted that it'd be a lower quantity figure, fan channel like Hasbro, but we're seeing them at Target. I mean, Animal Man, he was just gold label. I have Captain Carrot upstairs. I'm excited to open that one. Wonder Woman is in my pile of loot. Big Bad Toy Store, which I paid extra for to get the Platinum Edition from them because I'm an idiot. Lucha Johnny also has another comment here. Also weird because these are right when the Crisis animated movie released, but there's no tie-in marketing. I don't understand McFarlane's marketing team really whatsoever. Now, Ian from Monsters from Beyond here is saying he doesn't do much verse, but he did get that Captain Carrot. It's a good looking figure. It is. People are already crying that this is the end of DC at McFarlane, and I don't know. I worry that they're trying to lean into the NFT thing with their McFarlane Toys Digital, where they're trying to make these collectibles. We argue that toys are collectibles and whatever, but I think they're trying to make them rare, or at least appear rare, and like make people have FOMO over potentially missing these toys. I don't know. I wish I did. NFT, no freaking thanks. The funny thing is, I have 3 McFarlane NFTs. I paid $0 for them. So full disclosure on that. 2 were just from hanging out at McFarlane live events online. And so I got those, and then I got a third for having NFTs. So their viewer app sucks. It's bad, doesn't run well. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the NFTs. $0 are what they worth. Fair market value. Sure. I think one is supposed to spin and have my name on it and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. But I definitely wanted to cover this because I've been called a McFarlane shill, and it's more than I'm a DC fanboy, so I will buy the toys where they go. I have Spin Master toys. I have Mattel toys. I have Mafex toys. I don't have any figure arts from the movies. I've been really disappointed in figure myself. But yeah, I'm just gonna follow the line wherever it goes, and I don't think it's leaving McFarlane anytime soon. We'll see. But yeah, this price sucks. It sucks bad. I have some DC NFTs from the DC fandom, I think it was. I also have some like weird DC comic book covers that for logging in a website somewhere. Mafex is where my DC heart lies, but it won't go as deep as McFarlane. 100%. I think Mafex is actually limited right now to movies, Batman and Superman, which is what Mattel got stuck with at the very beginning. I know McFarlane talked about what he had access to when he first got the line was very limited. I think it was a little deeper than that, but not terribly much. But yeah, I mean, look at what Spin Master has done with the DC line. It's pretty much just Batman and movies. And they are just re-releasing the same kind of chintzy figures over and over and over, except they're getting smaller for some reason. So it's a weird time to be a DC fan. Outside of some like wonky things Todd has been doing, I actually think he's done a good job with the DC license. I sure wish I didn't have 10,000 Batman from him, but it sells. It sells. I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't. I surely hope this isn't a new permanent thing. I hope, like Aaron says, they're just testing the market. And I hope the market pushes back and there's not too many idiots like me. I wanted this on record, though, so when I open that wave here online and people go, "You're an idiot and a shill," they can go, "Yeah, I can point at this and say I was conflicted." I think McFarlane DC stuff has gotten a lot better. Yeah, the superpower fan is really cool. The first wave was rough, but every wave gets better. I mean, even the DC multiverse figures, this Animal Man figure is light years better than the wave 1 figures we got from that line. They keep getting better. The figures get better. The price outside of this scary thing has remained pretty stable. The mainline MSRP, I think, has creeped a little from $19.99 to $22.99. But if you buy McFarlane, you know that they go on clearance all the time. So we'll see. I don't think this wave will because of the exclusivity to it. Yeah, he should have an animal. The Grant Morrison jacket. I have seen people do a leather jacket swap from Red Hood from the Three Jokers wave, and it looks really, really good. So there are options. There are ways to get him that jacket. And I bet you could get that Red Hood cheap. Yeah. I'm hoping this is a blip in the world, and in the whole line, and the people who are accusing him of, Hasbroing is a term I've actually seen. I don't think we're Hasbroing. Not yet, at least. If we get a third, a fourth wave like this, yeah, I don't know what my future with this line is. But I think right now we're all overreacting. I hope this is just a blip, and this isn't the way to be. I mean, yesterday was a weird day in toy news because we also had the death of the Simpsons line. Disney's done at Super 7. Who are still charging $55 for a Snarfer. Can we also agree prices overall on McFarlane have been historically low? This was missed. That's what I think. That's what I think. I mean, McFarlane has stayed at $20 when I have seen the Black Series and Marvel Legends go from $20 to basically $30 in this time. And I wonder if that's what he's playing on, is those Hasbro prices. Of course, I think you get a little bit more accessories with Hasbro, but I think it's a better sculpted figure generally from McFarlane. Say what you will about that. I don't always love the Hasbro sculpts. I may be the minority of that. Also, I just like 110 more than 112. With the exception of Mafex. Mafex is perfect. That is a perfect action figure. Let's see here. We got another comment. I got to kind of keep switching here. Despite his long-standing grudge with McFarlane over the Metal Gear figures, I did pick up Vax and Keyleth from McFarlane's Vox Machina line, and they're not terrible. That line pisses me off. Those figures are pretty good. I mean, they're his early ball wrists and ankles, and I don't think it's ever going to get finished, where I just wish they would give us a 3-pack of the remaining figures in that line, but I don't think it's going to happen. I have an angry puppy in the background. Apologize for that. Edward the Little Pup is mad that it's cold outside. I don't know about you guys, but it's like 5 degrees outside. And I hate it. It's not hell, but it certainly has frozen over. Mafex will be Aaron's comic figure option, but has to be something I really want. You're right. You're absolutely right. It has to be something you want. Especially when you're paying $70 to $80 on those figures if you're buying them right away. 50 to 60 if you wait a little bit sometimes. Sometimes. Unfortunately, right now, they're just doing figures for DC that I want. Those are stories I read. Daredevil, yes. So, yeah, that's what this was. This was just me sitting here going, yeah, that sucked, guys. That sucked bad. $40 is dumb. Use your coupons. Get a sale if you want the wave. I think it's a good-looking wave. I actually think that Superman, despite a weird head sculpt, is gonna be a really cool figure, especially if you can swap it to like an all-star Superman head. Mafex, Rise of Superman, and Nightfall have so far been just perfection. Hush is great too, but I'm gonna stick to the 90s. Fair. Hasbro is the best overall action figure line going, in my opinion, with Classified. Even if they did just absolutely flood us with releases last year. That's insane, isn't it? Was it Kenton who put out a graph of everything they put out last year on the GDL Discord? Insanity. Just pure insanity. Spectre looks good too. I do too. I thought they had poor painting on the cape until someone pointed out that's supposed to be a Starfield in the background. Oh, that graph was ridiculous. The 66 figures. The limited articulated 66 figures are also a lot of fun and are usually a really good price. I think you can get them, I think they retail at like 15, maybe sliding up to 20, but they're good. They're fun. They're 5 POA, but they're fun. So I think we're just here to bitch right now. McFarlane Toys 66 line makes him happy. I'm all in, other than that stupid unmasked Rob. I would probably actually buy that. I haven't seen it. So pricey. Yeah. The nice thing though is they've reissued a lot of figures, which is cool. I finally got Batman on the reissue of that figure, because I was gonna skip them. I had the Mattel releases and I thought they were perfectly good. But I've said this before, the Mattel figures I think are generally better in every way than the Mattel figures that came before. The G.I. Joe wave is real, line from Hasbro is good. I'm just kind of burnt out on like Marvel Legends and Black Series, even though I keep buying Black Series because I am a glutton for punishment. Anyway, guys, if you could do me a favor, like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'm actually seeing that we're getting subscribers lately. It's probably because I'm making videos, which is cool. I want to thank Lucha Johnny, Aaron from Payne's Toy Samples, who does amazing stuff every Friday live and hangs out on Saturdays. If you're not watching that, I'm there sometimes. It's fun. Lucha Johnny, Geek the F Out, mentioned that already. They're watching Star Trek, working their way through the original series. They're in season 2 now. Super fun. Ian, I don't think is really doing anything content-wise, but check him out. Monsters from Beyond. Wonderful friend of the channel. Nice guy. Always willing to help a guy out, which is awesome. And of course, Brick Something was here earlier. Brick is the king of all of us lesser toy tubers. I want to see him become just the biggest guy in YouTube. Just you wait and see. He'll do it. He'll do it. But I'm going to eat some lunch because this is my lunch hour. I don't do nothing. Maybe one day. I'm going to go have a burger. You guys have a great day. And don't forget to let yourselves shine.